What's up, guys? It's Dino here from the Away Days podcast and the new TikTok channel. I'm here to show you and give you my view on my 2024-2025 season in the Premier League. So we're just gonna get it going, and straight away I'm gonna be relegating the team here already. So Forest, I'm very sorry. Spurs. Do you know what? I'm gonna put you guys fourth because I don't think you ain't gonna forward this season, so I'm gonna put you fourth. Annoyingly, Liverpool, yeah, they got some good things. I don't think they're gonna be as good, but they'll still be there or thereabouts. Everton, I think they're gonna be okay. They always see Everton just seem to be that team that will just always, they're just there, and they're going to be there again. I don't see them going down, but I don't see them progressing any further up like what they have been, or they should be. I'm going to put them 15th. West Ham, this is actually my surprise team of the season. They're making some moves. They've made some good additions to the squad. I think they're going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of teams. I'm going to say, I'm going to put them in 8th because I think they're going to cause teams problems. Now I know you guys have probably seen the scarf behind me, or the two scarves behind me. One of them is that one there. I know you can see it. So as far as Man City is concerned, you know, I have to say that Arsenal are more than capable of winning the league. So I'm going to put Man City. I'm going to go second. So we know who's going to be top now. Southampton. This is another team I think that's going to struggle. I haven't really seen them buy anyone or make any additions to the squad so close to the coming season starting. And I've got them going down as well. So I'm going to say 18th. Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth are going to be okay. They've had, especially towards the end of last season, they had some good momentum going on. I think they're going to build on that. They've got some good players in there. Manager's decent. I think they're going to be one of those teams that's going to finish mid-table. I see them finishing 12th. Wolves, like Bournemouth, again, same film. You can toss a coin between the both of them. I think they're both going to be around about each other throughout the entire season. Gary O'Neill's got some good stuff going on there. They've got some good players themselves. Like I said, they're kind of similar to Bournemouth, so it's basically toss a coin between the both of them. Arsenal, well, third time's a charm, and a lot of people have been saying it this season. They've made some good additions. Yeah, we lost Emil Smith Rowe, but he had to go, you know, to go and get some first team football. But we've still got some quality in there. We can get a couple more players in. I think Arsenal can do it. If someone asked me if we're capable of doing it, I would say yes. I do believe that we are capable. We've proven that in the last 2 years, and I think we can go one better this time round. Crystal Palace, big blow losing the league save, but they've still got some players there. Kind of similar to Bournemouth and Wolves in a sense. So it's going to be very tough in that mid-table surroundings. But they've still got some players there to cause damage. Doucouré is still there. Good striker up front. Defence is very solid. Just a typical mid-table team who know how to use their strengths, and I believe they will be more than fine this season. I do live close to them as well, so I've always had a soft spot for Palace, so I do believe they're going to have a decent season. Villa, now I'm kind of torn with Villa right now, purely because I know what they can do. Everyone knows what they're capable of doing. I've not put them in the top 4, obviously, purely because they're in the Champions League and they may struggle. However, I don't see them finishing any lower than 7th. I do believe they'll get in Europe again next season, regardless. They've got a good striker, friend Ollie Watkins, who I think is going to be thereabouts again with goals being scored. They lost David Luiz, but they brought in Onana, so it's kind of a like for like of what they've done there. You know, goalkeeper, they've got a good team in there, so I do believe they'll have another decent season, and they will get into Europe again next season. So I will put Villa 6th. In comparison, Chelsea, I just don't know what to make of them right now. In terms of how I just don't know what to think in regards to them. I think they'll get. Yeah, I think they'll get. Do you know what? I'm just gonna say they'll finish 7th. That's it. I ain't got much to say about them, to be honest. Man United, I think, yeah, they again, kind of similar. I think they're gonna finish 5th. Leicester, I'm hearing that they've got a bit of a points deduction, and they lost their manager and they've lost one of their key players. I think they're going to struggle. And then again, like I said, with the points deduction, supposedly, I don't think there's going to be much we can really say about them. So unfortunately, Leicester, I think you're going to go down. Ipswich is one of my surprise teams, along with West Ham. I think they'll give a few teams a bit of problems. Again, I think it's like I think I saw it on someone else's live how they're going to be kind of similar to Luton, but I think they're going to be probably more. I think they'll be a bit more aggressive than what Luton was. So I think they will stay up. I think just anyway. I'll put them 16th. Fulham. Fulham, yeah, I think they're going to be alright as well. Again, they're kind of similar to Bournemouth and Wolves. Got the addition of Emile Smith-Rowe, which I think is going to be a good addition for them. Again, they've got some players in there which they can cause problems. They played Arsenal last season, and Arsenal didn't even beat them. So I know they're more than capable of causing teams problems. And I think they're going to have an okay season themselves. Brentford, on the other hand, I think will struggle. Whether Ivan Toney stays or not, I don't know. But I think if Ivan Toney is to go, I think the relegation may come into a factor a bit more. But I think with what they got with Toney there being there at the moment, and with Mbeumo, I think they will just about be okay. So I will put them at 17th, but I think the following season they might be a bit iffy. Newcastle, they're not in Europe next season. They've got a good, decent team. They've got some players again that can cause a hell of a lot of problems. Anthony Gordon being one of them on the wing. They're more than capable of causing any of the teams above in the top 8 right there. They can give them a game. With them and the team which is left, they're kind of similar, and I do think, though, I do believe they've got a bit of a better squad than what Brighton do. So that being said, I think Newcastle will finish 9th. However, I think they'll build that for next season to go for a European spot. And last but not least, Brighton. I think they fizzled away last season. I think Europe played a factor in that. It makes you think they kind of pushed their weight in regards to getting into Europe, but it was a good build for them. I think this season, without European football, they're going to build it. They'll come back up, but they just got to find that balance again. But I do think they're going to have a solid season. I think between them and Palace being rivals, I think they're going to be toying with each other. So yeah, just a mid-table finish for Brighton. So yeah, that is my table of how I think it's going to finish. I know you guys are going to come in the comments and probably going to tell me other stuff, but that's my business. You can give yours. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do give me a follow on here as well. I do also have my YouTube channel as well, which I've left on the link on my page. So I hope you guys will follow me on that one. But I hope you do like what I've done here. Good luck to all your teams this season, and I will see you guys on the next one.